Welcome back, WNST, Towson, Baltimore, and Baltimore Positive. This is the month that we're all going to gain a little bit of weight during the holidays because Taharka Brothers is here to tell us about this home delivery deal. Now, in the whole history of the radio station, 17 years, my wife has never done a commercial. This weekend, we were kind of hanging out on Saturday, and I was going to do the big commercial telling you about home delivery, and I thought, you know what? My wife loves the ice cream so much, I should have her do it. So if you have heard my wife on the commercial, you'll know that 8 pints come to your house. And I got the sweatshirt in the old NSD. $15.70 off. Tell you what, my man Detric's here from Taharka Brothers to really bring this whole thing into focus here because I'm hearing that the eggnog is coming. I've tasted the sweet potato crumble, and I have the Black is Beautiful out right now on these specialty flavors that you guys do. The holidays, peppermint bark. I haven't had that yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Well, for you guys over there this time of year, this is the busiest time of year, right? I mean, you guys literally deliver these to everyone's door, one order, one click, saving everybody some money for us. But you got the trucks out. This is you're making more ice cream this time of year than any other time, right?
Yeah, definitely making a lot of ice cream. Home delivery is just definitely popping a lot. Also got Party in a Box that's doing pretty well too.
What is that? Tell me about that.
So you can pick 4 flavors, and you can pick 4 toppings.
Delicious toppings, right?
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know, your ice cream's so good, I don't even think about the toppings. What kind of toppings we putting on?
So we got some caramel, some fudge, chocolate, wet walnuts.
You know what? I got it up on the website. I'm going to read. You know, I've seen that, and I never even, thought about it, to be really honest with you, because you got caramel and chocolate fudge and Oreos and peanut butter cups already in the ice cream for the most part, right?
Yeah, some flavors do have those, like coffee Oreo and peanut butter cup.
You know what? My wife and I have this argument about wet walnuts all the time. She doesn't like them. I love them. I grew up with wet walnuts. We had a yogurt stand at East Point Mall when I was a boy. You know how much I love ice cream, man. I can sit here and talk all day about ice cream. But I used to go to the mall, and we would have the wet walnuts, and I haven't seen those in years, but I love them. I always said that they were a beach thing. When I was at the beach, we'd throw, wet walnuts on top of our ice cream. But delicious, man. Nothing more seasonal than having chestnuts and walnuts, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an traditional ice cream topping.
Well, the box is unbelievable. And so I've been drinking beer for years. We do beer in 6-packs. You do ice cream in 8-packs because it's better for you. It comes delivered to your door. It's one click away out of Baltimore Positive. The Taharka Brothers home delivery pops up. I'm actually out on it right now, out on the page. I was actually sharing out on the video. I want to go back and show everybody pretty much how easy this thing is to do because you guys have set this up to be one click away. Home delivery, awaken more than just your taste buds. You have order now, but I always say, Detric, the hardest part is deciding which 8. It sounds like, I get 8 flavors. Then you pull up 27 flavors here, 26 flavors right now because you had to pull the pumpkins down. But this is paralysis by analysis when I start to think about which one of these flavors I'm going to be ordering here this month.
Yeah, we like to make it tough. A lot of good decisions to pick from.
So if you have to pick 8, what are your favorites, and how do you feel about the seasonals? I mean, are you an eggnog person, like a peppermint bark person?
Yes. I'm not so much a peppermint bark person, but I do like that flavor. I do love eggnog around the holiday season. It just makes me feel great. But to pick 8 flavors is going to be pretty tough.
I'm telling everyone, and I had Dennis Kalatzos is one of our dear friends over Coonsford. I know he made a couple of orders for him and his employees as well. And we got into an argument about sweet potato crumble. And I think Bill Cole says he's never had a sweet potato. He doesn't like sweet potatoes. And I said, first off, you're missing out if you've never had a sweet potato. I mean, Maybe you were doing it wrong. Maybe you didn't have good parents. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, my mother was Southern. She made some sweet potatoes. And I'm talking serious, like dumping the sugar on, baking them up, the whole deal.
Yep.
My wife was snuck 2 pints of sweet potato crumble. They must just come off the line because I was out there, and you know how Steve makes me run through the freezer and embarrass myself. My glasses get all fogged up, and I brought home 2 full boxes, and I brought home some mint flicks and chills and some roasted strawberry for Chris Pikus. I delivered some to him, and my wife snuck home the sweet potato crumble, and she brought it in the house. She said, Steve snuck this to me. Didn't want you to know about it because you'd start promoting it ahead of time, and it wasn't ready yet. And she had a bite of it. And the next morning, she said to me, oh, my God, you better eat that sweet potato crumble. Because it doesn't sound like like when you just see it. Like right now, I'm showing it up here, sweet potato ice cream with a brown sugar pecan crumble. Doesn't sound like much, right? But then you eat it, and you're like, it's sort of life-altering. Honestly, I'm an ice cream guy. It's one of the greatest ice creams I've ever eaten.
Yeah, it's definitely one of our best seasonals, even though we just had another great seasonal in Apple Crisp. But
I ate that in the last segment.
Yeah,
you know what I did between segments? I went in and I got ice cream, and I left my spoon in the kitchen. So I can't even eat this. This is tell everybody about Black is Beautiful, because you guys do so many really cool things. This was a really neat thing you guys did with Monument, right?
Yeah, that was a great collaboration. Probably first of many, but we basically they made a Black is Beautiful stout, and so we loved the idea, and we did some research on it. There's a huge movement behind Black is Beautiful. You can just Google it and see everything. And so we got in contact with them, and we came up with an ice cream flavor. It tastes delicious.
Oh my God. I mean, and I swear to you, I'm looking around for my spoon. I took the spoon in the kitchen. I can't even eat it, and it's melting on me here. But look at that. See the oats in there? I mean, This is really, really good. I only have one more pint of it left. This is the weird part, because like these seasonals, if you don't get sweet potato crumble, if you don't go and click on it right now, once it's gone, it's gone. Eggnog, same thing, peppermint bark. And I'll give you the example. Last time you were on, I think last week, you could still get the pumpkin spice latte delivered. And now it's like something that I talk about that you can't get anymore, you know? And I have a pint left in the freezer, and now I have to figure out how I ration it. And this is the new thing I do now. This is when I really like a flavor, I refuse to eat it on a cone because it's too much of the ice cream to put into one serving. So what I do when I really like this flavor, once I get down to the bottom, it's kind of like I just eat like one little bite of it and then put it back in the freezer so that I still have it in like March.
Yeah.
My wife's like, just eat the rest of that damn thing before it goes bad. Gets ice crystals on it, you know? So tell everybody about making ice cream, because the eggnog's coming out this week, and there has been a rumor that I'm going to get a text from 8 people in your company. I mean, everybody, Vinny's warned me, Chris has warned me, Kofi's warned, everybody's warned me that they're going to let me know the minute that the eggnog goes into the system so that I can be there like under the spigot like my cat is under the drip, right?
Yeah. Monday. So basically, we got that flavor coming out Monday. It's a flavor that's loved amongst a lot of our fans, especially during this time for holiday season.
Vanilla custard, nutmeg, all of my favorite things. You said it makes you feel the right. I mean, eggnog is that thing, right? And I'll be honest with you. I was walking through Weis Supermarket last week, and they had Claxton fruitcake. You familiar with fruitcake?
Yeah.
It's like a brick. You know what I mean? Nobody would ever eat it. Nobody under the age of 90 would ever eat fruitcake, right? And I bet you guys, like, Sean will throw that into something, and we'll have a fruitcake flavor before it's over with, and he'll make it taste good. I mean, but fruitcake is one of those things that, like, when I eat it, my mother passed away a few years ago. She was 98. My mother ate that fruitcake her whole life, and every year I'd buy it and, like, drop it on a kitchen table, like, boom. But there's something about eggnog and fruitcake and the smells and the sounds of the season. Yeah. You got to have eggnog to me, even if you don't like eggnog, get it for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like eggnog, you have to have eggnog in December for me, or it's not December.
Yeah, someone in the household have to have eggnog, or it's not December.
I don't need it spiked either. People are like, oh, you put whiskey, put rum. No. Just eggnog. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good the way God made it for me. Just eggs and nog is all I need.
Yeah, that's how I like. I never actually had it spiked.
Well, good. It tastes better the way it is, believe me. Detric's here from Taharka Brothers. Tell everybody about Taharka and the name Taharka and Taharka Brothers, because so many of you have been there so long. I know you're making some big news and making some announcements later on in the month. We're delivering ice cream. We're giving everybody $15.70 off to order 8, have it delivered to the door. But there's a heck of a history with what's going on with your company as you guys continue to grow here and make all these unbelievable seasonal flavors like sweet potato crumble.
Yeah, definitely. And this month we definitely have some big news coming, making history once again. So I just want everyone to tune in. But basically, Taharka was a child that Sean, the founder, mentor when he was younger. They started some businesses together, like landscaping, things like that. Sean also mentored a group of kids along with Taharka.
Taharka's a real person.
Yeah, but he passed away, and so Sean kind of created a business in memory of him, and yeah, he never actually, huh?
And here we are, delivering deliciousness.
Yep.
Well, people always ask, where does the name come from, right? And and they don't know that it's local, but it says made in Baltimore. First thing I knew, I had that honey graham about 12 years ago. It was one of the best things I've ever tasted. I found this back in April in a local small grocer in downtown Baltimore. I bought it. I put a picture up, and the next thing you know, I'm delivering your deliciousness to doorsteps throughout the Baltimore area. It's very, very easy, right? I mean, you literally just go on. I'm going to share this one more time. Detric, run everybody through home delivery and how it works, because my wife is promoting this. We're talking about the 26 flavors, but probably the hardest thing here to do is going to be to pick which 8 flavors you're going to get delivered, right?
Yeah, definitely. But it's a pretty easy process. You put your address in. It'll let you know if we come to your address.
So I'm going to show where the radio station is here out in Towson.
Right.
And it says here, excellent. Our team's able to bring you to ice cream right to Towson, right? Okay, so good.
Yep.
So I begin the order. So my dates are the 7th of December or the 23rd of December. I would pick the 23rd. I mean, you only got 16 deliveries left because I got to get ready for the holidays. $56, and you customize your pints, and then you get a drop-down menu here, right? So, and this is where the fun starts, right? What are your favorite 8? What 8 would you take right now? Let's pick 8 together.
So Mint Flicks is definitely one of my favorites.
All right, let's go there. Chris Pike is favorite, by the way. If you like a peppermint patty, you're gonna like you some Mint Flicks, right?
Yep, those also are homemade peppermint patties. I'll definitely go with some key lime pie.
You like tart
and honey graham. Yeah, I love tart.
Well, see, I'm going to get the honey graham and the key lime. Like, those really are your signatures, right? Like, when I think of Taharka, those are the 2 people talk. I think pistachio as well. I mean, that for me. Can I order a pint of pistachio? You got any problem with that?
Nah,
I'm going to order a pint of pistachio.
Pistachio and caramel crunch are kind of some sleepers on, but great flavors. And
my wife loves the caramel crunch. Yeah. So you want some strawberry? My wife loves that too. Do you like the tart ones? You like the roasted strawberry and the key lime are a little I got a sweet tooth, man. I mean, I'm going to tell everybody, if you order 8 of these and you don't order the sweet potato crumble, you've really missed it. You got to get the sweet potato crumble.
And I would get the caramel apple crisp.
I ate that for breakfast today. I'm not going to lie to you. I said to my wife, it has oats in it. I mean, it's like oatmeal for breakfast, right? It's got apple. It's got oats in it. What's wrong with it, right?
Yeah.
So here's how it works. So we have Mint Flicks, key lime, honey graham, pistachio, caramel crunch, roasted strawberry, sweet potato crumble, and caramel apple crisp. And really, we snoozed on the pumpkin spice latte because you can't get it right now. Maybe I can get it because I have some friends there, Detric. So if you want to order it, you put this in right here. It says offer code, coupon code, and you put in Baltimore Positive. Very, very easy to do. And you apply it, and bingo. Whoops, hold on. Let me get it in there the right way. Hold on. Now it's in there the right way, and there it is. And there it is, $15.70, and your order's $40. Put your credit card in, boom, 23rd. So how does it work on the 23rd? Like if I had kids and a dog waiting at the door and the fire's going, right? Ham's in the oven, right? Eggnog's on. What happens? The truck pull up?
Yeah, so while you're cooking, we want to we know a lot of people are doing things even not during the holidays, so we send the text right before we leave out, and then basically the text says when we're en route, we can have a route up to about 10 deliveries. So when we're en route to your house, we text you an ETA. Usually each stop is about 5 minutes in between. We like to keep it.
You don't sound like the ice cream man. It doesn't go ding, 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 ding coming down the street. You don't want anybody else to know you're there because you can't feed everybody. Yeah. It's like having chewing gum at school. Yeah. Nobody's coming and getting my sweet potato crumble. Get your own.
Yeah, you tend to see people waiting outside for their ice cream because we got great communication. So I say 5 minutes. I'm there exactly 5 minutes. I see a lot of the customers just waiting outside on their porch.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing right now, and you'll see if I hold the ice cream up, you can see this. It's sweating a little bit because I pulled this out of the freezer. I don't know how long ice cream stays, and every time I leave, Steve makes me take one of the boxes, and you guys deliver in the boxes. And, you know, one of the little-known things, the box is a little insulated, right? And when you put the 8 of them in here, they keep each other – you know, it's kind of like penguins on the beach. You know, they keep each other kind of warm and or cool at this point. And so the ice cream goes in here, but you want people to meet you on the door. I mean, there's face – you don't just drop – this isn't an Amazon package. You don't just drop this off, right?
No, I mean, we don't. Some people choose non-contact delivery, but they'll still be outside, but we just place it on the porch. But a lot of our customers tend to be waiting because they're so excited to get their ice cream.
Well, I'm asking people if they're having it delivered, especially Christmas week, to put some pictures up and tag us for the special deal with it. This is the Black is Beautiful. I'm the idiot that brought the ice cream into the studio and forgot the spoon. So I'm licking the container. I'm not going to do that here, but I would. Trust me, I would. It's got beer in it, for crying out loud. Stout, chocolate stout. My favorite time of the year is here. It is eggnog delivery time. The eggnog love and the chocolate love can come to you one click away at Taharka Brothers and at BaltimorePositive.com. You save $15.70 off the $56 order. I just examined it. I just put our code in, Baltimore Positive, one word, throw it in there, and you save $15.70, just like it says here on the sweatshirt. You can't get Black is Beautiful. You got to have friends for that. You got to come over and you got to have your own spoon if you're going to be sharing my Black is Beautiful. But, hey, I appreciate you guys. And as a little aside, when I saw you were doing sort of the branding thing, I hit Sean and Steve and I said, hey, man, I want to sell ice cream for you, but I have to have like a magic number. If I sell 250 orders before Christmas, will you name a flavor after me? After Baltimore Positive. And I'm thinking, like, if I could talk you guys into like a peach cake flavor in the spring or the summer, like a Baltimore peach cake, proper peach cake. You know, you just have a little cinnamon. Oh my God, we have a little puff pastry in there. So anyway, but that's just my little dream. So we're doing this. I'm hitting everybody and saying, hey, we want to get a Baltimore Positive flavor going next year, like they had the Black is Beautiful flavor this year. We want to make sure that our audience gets behind this and supports you guys. You also have some big news coming, and you're local, and you're Baltimore, and it says so. You know, I read off the back of this all the time, Detric. We use our award-winning ice cream to serve up social change. Tell me what it's like working at Taharka and trying to be this kind of a part of the community for everyone.
Well, just personal, one of the best things is actually we all are part of committees. So just for example, I'm a part of the Social Justice Committee and Quality Control Committee. And just for the part, the Social Justice Committee, we're working on doing the Black is Beautiful. We did Baltimore votes. Next one's going to be entrepreneurship. So basically everything that we believe in, we partner with organizations.
Detric, you're putting your finger over your mic, bud.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can now. Yep, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Yeah, basically everything, all the values that we believe in, we partner with organizations here in Baltimore, and we just try to shed light on, you know, everything that all the values that we believe in.
Hey, man, I appreciate you guys coming on and delivering the ice cream. Let me know when the eggnog starts coming out so I can let the world know that the eggnog is here. I made a big stink last month. I said, I don't want anybody ordering the ice cream without being able to at least have the option of ordering the eggnog. It's holidays. And then you guys sneak up on me with this sweet potato crumble that, quite frankly, I mean, I love the eggnog, and the eggnog's great and all that. The sweet potato crumble, if it's not in your order, you're really missing out. Make sure you order that. Detric, I appreciate you, man. Everybody over there for joining us and being a part of this. I know you guys are making some announcements later on in the month. We'll be letting everybody know about that. I'm going to go and put this back in the freezer. I'm not going to put it back in the freezer. I'm going to get a spoon and have some of it for breakfast. But it's always good to visit with you guys. Keep delivering the ice cream, and, I'll keep telling the good story about all the Taharka brothers is about, man.
Thanks, Nestor. It was great talking with you.
One click away on the home delivery. Add a Baltimore Positive. Get it, deliver it, eat it, enjoy it, share it. Not too much because of COVID. Keep it all to yourself. When you get sweet potato crumble, don't share that with anyone. I'm lying. Be stingy. Be selfish this holiday season. Keep the sweet potato crumble for yourself. I am Nestor. We are WNST.net, AM 1570. Taos in Baltimore, Ravens, COVID, ice cream, holidays, and serving up a cup of cheer here at Baltimore Positive.
No.